Good morning, Titans. Today is Friday, March 30th, and you're watching Titan TV. I'm Thomas.
And I'm Peyton. Spring break is come and gone, but prom is just around the corner. Are you ready? Mary and I went shopping for ideas.
Prom season is here, Titans, and if you're in need of some last-minute shopping ideas and styles, we have just what you need.
Strapless, spaghetti strap, one strap, and halter dresses are all approved dresses for prom. Make sure your dress is an appropriate fingertip length. All alterations must be permanent. No quick fixes will be allowed at the door.
Students will not be allowed into the dance if their dresses do not meet dress code. Remember, if you have any questions, to see Mrs. Mayfies. Keep it classy, Titans. This is Peyton signing off. Titan TV. Classy is right. Those are some great dresses.
They were pretty. Boys have it easier, though, just having to get the tux. Girls also have to decide what hairstyle will work best.
Hannah and Alexis have some cost-saving ideas for you.
Prom hairstyles for less. For this hairstyle, you will need hairspray, bobby pins, clear elastics, a comb, and a straightener if needed. First, pull small sections from each side of your head and secure it into a little bun. Make sure to leave some space in between. With the rest of your hair, make a loose, low ponytail. Pull the bottom ponytail up and through the space we created with the first bun. Pin and secure as needed. The finished product should look something like this. For added flair, try adding a flower. For this hairstyle, you will need hairspray, clear elastics, bobby pins, a curling iron, or a straightener. Begin curling your hair with the curling iron or a straightener if you know how. Then keep curling the rest of your hair. If you don't want to leave your hair down, try adding a waterfall braid. Tutorials are available on YouTube and Pinterest. Have fun at prom, seniors!
The dress, the hair, what next? Oh yeah, a date. Got yours? If not, we have ideas on what to do.
Prom is coming up, Titans, and if you don't already have a date, here's some great ways to ask your loved one to prom.
We asked students and teachers about creative ways to ask someone to prom.
I'd say writing it on her mirror and lipstick or something and saying, will you go to prom with me?
I think it'd be really creative if you got like a bunch of flowers and just put it on their lawn and spelled out, will you go to prom with me?
Well, probably my junior year in the 80s, I was asked by a senior to go during the encore performance at a Loverboy concert.
Well, it'd be cool if he rented a plane and then behind the plane like a banner that says, Lisiana, will you come to prom with me? ?
Well, there wasn't really a big story about it. We had been dating for, gosh, a year by then. And funny story, we ended up actually getting married.
But if that doesn't work, then just like a simple ask would do.
We also asked them if it's okay for a girl to ask a guy to prom.
Absolutely, as long as the guy still pays for everything.
Actually, I think it's really cool when girls take like any sort of initiative like that because so much pressure is put on guys. So if a girl says, hey, you want to go out Saturday night? I'll be like, yeah, I'll pick you up at 8.
I think it depends. If you have a boyfriend, then I think it should be tradition that he ask you out.
No, because it's traditional.
It's only okay if the girl does it with a sandwich.
Get those dates, Titans. This is Aaron Cameron, Titan TV.
National Honor Society members, if you forgot to bring your eggs for the NHS egg hunt, you may bring them on Monday or Tuesday. Please remember to come by after school on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday to help with preparations for the event on Thursday, April 5th.
Sweethearts have been dancing their way through competition and have done very well.
We interviewed sweethearts about what contest season is and how they think they did.
Okay, so the contest season process basically starts with us learning all the dances, and then for the next 2 to 3 months we do something called cleaning, which is basically making sure everyone looks exactly the same when we do every single movement, and we're just like perfecting the dances and making them look as good as they can be, and then after that we just build up our stamina and rehearse over and over.
For contest season, we have a lot of morning practices, a lot of outside work that we do individually to make sure we have all the elements that we need, and just bringing that all together at practice and just having fun with it and just coming together as a team.
As lieutenant, I'm proudest of like the improvements we've made. After like watching like the first time we ever did the dance to like watching like the video from the competition, it's amazing how much we've improved. And so that's definitely the best part about contests.
At competitions, I feel like we did really awesome. We were up against some really hard competition this year, but we really pulled through, and we were in a lot of harder categories this year, but the team did really awesome for our size and the categories we were in, and I'm really proud of them for that.
Great job, sweethearts. This is Abby and Hannah, Titan TV.
We also have some talented cheerleaders. One has become well known in the cheer community.
We talked to Peyton about how she got into cheer, what it means to be a cheerlebrity, and how many hours she practices.
Years ago, when my gymnastics coach asked me if I was interested in doing competitive cheer, and I said yes. A cheerlebrity is a cheerleader that other cheerleaders look up to. I practice about 14 hours a week.
Tumbling and dancing. What about those who have a talent for language?
French students from all over Frisco ISD came together at R.L. Turner High School to compete in La Fête de Français.
On March 3rd, Centennial's French students competed in several categories, including art, music, speaking, and tests.
The French competition is an opportunity for French students to showcase their talents and meet students from other schools.
Centennial placed 3rd overall at the competition. Individual winners include Nikki Alahari, Logan Boswell, Hattie Hernandez, Alex Ho, Angela Hu, Simi Carr, Alice Lynn, Lola Martinez, Hunter Seidel, and Neri Wayne.
Hey there, Titans! Last Friday, you voted for next year's Student Council officers. Well, results are out, and the winners are Sophomore President Michael Vassell and Sophomore Vice President Bill Kim, Junior President Andrew Pierce, and Junior Vice President Megan Ayers, Senior President Jackson Clifford, and Senior Vice President Rachel Carlson. Congratulations, Stuco officers of 2012-2013.
Senior Be Gone worked wonders for me. My senior year, I got a major case of senioritis. I was so full of myself just because I got accepted into a prestigious college. Then, my grades went down the drain, right along with my future. Then, I tried Senior Be Gone. And now, I'm a freshman again. I have the chance to start all over and do even better than I did last time. I recommend Senior Be Gone to all of my friends.
Because you are no longer full of yourself, you can make good grades without the worry. Preparing for tests comes easier to those who use Senior Be Gone.
Thank you, Senior Be Gone!
Side effects include, but aren't limited to, coughing, sneezing, burping, development of warts, bad breath, yellowing of the teeth, skin, and hair, dancing in the middle of the hall, loss of appetite, becoming a kindergartner again, becoming a senior citizen, wrinkling of the skin, restlessness, and trouble sleeping.
Hey Titans, I'm Ashley.
And I'm Taylor with your weekly sports update.
This past week, our varsity baseball team had a victory of 5-4 over Frisco High, whereas the softball team crushed Carrollton Newman Smith 9-0. Then on Tuesday, Frisco Centennial beat Heritage 8-6.
Our boys varsity soccer team lost to Liberty last Friday night in shootouts, but the girls team beat Liberty 2-1. The girls soccer team has advanced to the playoffs where they will play Prosper at McKinney Boyd at 5:30 tonight.
Girls track and field recently competed in the Carrollton Farmers Branch Relays. Varsity placed 4th and JV placed 5th. Austin Miller won the 100-meter dash with a time of 11:98, and Justice DeReese placed 2nd. The 4x2 varsity relay team, made up by Acadia Adauqua, Elizabeth Adauqua, Justice DeReese, and Austin Miller, placed 2nd. The JV 4x2 relay team, made up by Jasta Coper, Dylan Rich, Amis Gobadiah, and Pamalai Oyalami, won their relay.
Other individual placements include Pamalai Oyalami, who was 1st in the JV 100-meter dash, and Dylan Rich, who placed 3rd in JV pole vault. Acadia Adauqua won the long jump with a personal best of 18 feet 8 1/4 inches. The Lady Titans will be competing in the Naaman Forest Relays this Saturday at Williams Stadium in Garland. Field events and running prelims begin at 8:30 a.m.
In golf, Jalen Bassett took 1st place at the Midlothian Panthers Spring Cup last weekend. There were 98 girls competing, including 6 of the top 10 players in the state. The team is preparing for district the weekend of April 11th. Good luck to McGuire McManus, McKaylee Clenshaw, Casey Borland, Erica Seifert, Miranda Beeson, and Katie Kicken.
Centennial is full of some amazing, talented athletes.
Many kids from the freshman class received the chance to compete at a varsity level this year.
We talked to some of them about how they felt on making the team.
The hardest part about making varsity softball was having to get the buckets and do whatever the seniors and upperclassmen said.
The most fun thing that has happened this year is freshman initiation, where we had to get dressed up in old prom dresses and look really ugly for a day, and then we had to lock in that later that night in the indoor.
Hardest part about being on varsity soccer as a freshman is getting thrown around by all the older kids.
The hardest part about making varsity volleyball was waking up early for practices.
The reason why I like volleyball is because actually I like the sport better. The coaching was good. The coaching was great, and I like hitting people in the face. The reason why I like basketball was because of the kids, like the coach.
Although there are even more freshmen who made varsity, we couldn't get to all of them.
Be sure to come out to the games and support.
Keep up the great work, Titans.
That's it for this week's edition of Titans TV.
We're off next week since we haven't had any bad weather days.
Period A3 will bring you Titans TV on April 13th.